Hello, all of fourth grade. This is Miss Shelby. I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. I just wanted to update you guys on our week. This will be the first week of school, and I know it's going to look different to all of us, but we're going to get through this. What Miss Sam and I have done on our Google Classroom is we've really created a light load for the first week. We really want you guys to focus on getting on the Chromebook and just learning how to use it with your family. So right now, I'm started at our Google Classroom Lawler fourth grade page. You have guys you guys have gotten a tour of our Google Classroom before, but I just wanted to take you through what you're going to be seeing this week. Now, this is a view from my page. It's not a view from a student's page, but it's similar. The first thing you're going to see is the stream, and we just have kind of a hello families, letting you know that Google Classroom is what we're going to be using to find assignments. Also, down here, the second one, we have music, library, and PE. So these instructions are going to help you join those three classes on Google Classroom. If you need help with that, please dojo me or Miss Sam. Also, if you need to speak with our school counselor, Ms. Clemens, you can fill out a virtual form below. She will contact you as soon as possible. All you have to do is click on this link and it'll come up. It looks just like the paper copies that you all had to fill out last year. So I'm going to take you to our classwork page. What you're going to see first are the website links. Now, these website links aren't really very important this week, but we wanted to go ahead and have them on our classroom for you guys, just so you know, hey, this is where you can access anything that we need you to access that week. So Odysseyware, MobyMax, Zern, these three are going to be key to know how to access. But again, we're not necessarily going to access that this week unless we're ready to. Now, we have it dated week 1, August 24th through the 28th. And this is everything that we want you to get done this week. Now, you'll notice some of these are light gray. That means that they haven't been pushed out to you all yet. They will be pushed out tomorrow at 8 a.m. The first thing you're going to see is the fourth grade's virtual back to school night. If you haven't already, you can go ahead and click on this, and it's going to take you to our virtual back to school night presentation. Now, this is a PowerPoint presentation or a Google slide presentation. And Miss Sam and I are in the background of this video, just kind of reading you the slides and letting you know some important things. Now, it is 20 minutes long, but each slide is very important for the COVID updates and all of the material and things that you just need to know for back to school. It just looks a little bit different. 20 minutes on a video and 20 minutes in person, those are two different things. So we tried to make it short and sweet, but we did the best we could. The next one you're going to see is our Google Classroom tour. Now, it's going to look similar to this, but before you do anything, I would kind of advise you and your student to watch this together just so that you get a good handle on what this is going to look like from a student view. Remote learning expectations. This is just a PDF file. It's a paper. When you click on it, it's just going to come up and it's going to be the remote learning expectations. I already have 2 turned in, which is awesome. So parents and guardians, it says, please read over the virtual learning expectations with your child. Click turn in when you have read over the expectations. So we already have some people on Google Classroom right now. If you have any questions, just contact Miss Sam and I through Class Dojo. I've had a ton of parents already contact me through Dojo. That is going to be the center of our communication this year. We will also be available at school as well during the day. We have Meet the Teachers. So this just kind of gives you a little overview about Miss Sam and I. It's a Google slide, and Google Slides is just like PowerPoint. So if you are familiar with PowerPoint, Google Slides is pretty much the same thing. And then Miss Sam created some how-to videos. So it would be really awesome to kind of sit down and watch with your student if you're still having any questions about Google platforms. So this is a Google Classroom tutorial. This is what I was talking about earlier, Google Slides. Later this week, your student will be getting on Google Slides. So it's kind of just some informational things on how to use that. Miss Sam did an awesome job on those. Go, Miss Sam. Now, these that are in gray, these are going to be released to you guys tomorrow at 8 a.m. I want to go ahead and just kind of take a look at these. This parent guardian questionnaire, we just ask that you guys fill out these questions just to help us get to know your child better. Once you are done, please click submit when you are through with your answers. We just want to kind of get to know you guys and your child just a little bit better since we're not seeing them in person. And before I get to any of this, any of the other ones, this is what we have to do this week. So if you're wondering, hey, what do I need to do on Monday? What do I need to do on Tuesday? This is really just a self-paced week. We're just not trying to overload you guys throughout the week. The next one is an all about me. So we just want to kind of get to know you. It says, help your fourth grade teachers learn about you. And it gives 5 quick directions. It says, just open it up. It's a Google slide template. What would be really great is to watch the how-to video on the Google Slides. It says, fill in the information, making it your own. So you can get as creative as you want to. And that's what number 3 says. Be creative as you want. Add pictures, change the fonts. Go crazy. We want to see your personality through these. On number 4, Miss Sam was awesome and said, refer to the Google Slides tutorial video for any help. And then what you're going to do when you're done is click turn in so your teachers can learn all about you. So you'll kind of see over in the corner that turn in button. So that's going to be released tomorrow. We also have a meet your friends. Now we have 5 quick ones, and this gives a screencastify video, and it's Miss Sam again, and she's going to kind of tell you how to do this Google slide. Also, here's the copy of it, and Miss Sam and I are the first 2 on here, and it's pretty awesome. I hope you guys enjoy this one because we really had fun making this one. Now, the important thing with this is that you do need to find a blank slide. Okay, you don't want to go to someone else's and erase it. You need to make sure that you find a blank slide. The last thing that we have for the week, and this might be the bulk of your week, it's kind of a long hyperdoc. And a hyperdoc, for parents who might not know what that is, a hyperdoc is something that you can go into, and I'll go ahead and open it up here. And it's going to make a copy for each of our students. And what you and your student are going to do, and this could be something that you may start on Wednesday, and you may do just a little bit at a time. You don't have to finish this in one sitting. This hyperdoc is kind of long in a sense. And so it's just kind of about all of the new school year. And, when we're in school, we like to think about goals and what we want to accomplish for the new school year. So a hyperdoc is very interactive. And it's called, What Are Your Hopes and Dreams? Your child's going to open this up, and everything that it has. So it says, watch this video. Kid President has a dream to share with you. And what you'll do is you'll click on this where it says this video, and it'll take you right there to that video. And then to answer the questions, you can just come over here. What is Kid President telling us about dreams? And they'll just type in and answer that question. Now that was just gibberish, I know. So this hyperdoc's pretty long, and there's some questions to it. So you do not have to sit down in one sitting to do this hyperdoc. Again, if you want to start on Wednesday and do this hyperdoc, if your child wants to do this hyperdoc on Wednesday and do a little bit of it, do some on Thursday, do some on Friday, whatever you guys think is going to be best for you all. This is just something to kind of reflect, help you get into Google Docs. This is called a Google Doc. Basically, docs just document. And what we want you to do after you're done is we just want you to, when you're finished, just click turn in, and that'll turn it into us. So parents, that's just kind of your week at a glance. This week, the first week of school, it's going to be different, and we know that, but that is so okay. I want to go over some housekeeping things real quick. We have not shared our schedule, but I want to share our fourth grade daily schedule. These are kind of our office hours. It's going to be different this year. From 8 to 9, we will be setting up Google Meet sessions, but that is when we set those up. So don't think, okay, tomorrow they have a Google Meet session. We will reach out to you when we do those. It could be this week. We might want to do a trial run with them, or it could be something we do next week, just to make sure that everybody's getting on Google Classroom and they're able to do all those. Our planning is going to be from 9 to 9:50. Now, we're going to treat this like a normal planning, like we would have kids and they would go to specials. So this is when we might have to call parents. This is when we might have meetings with Miss Brooks or our counselor. So this time from 9 to 9:50, this is kind of our time for any meetings that we have or any phone calls that we need to make to you guys. Our teacher lunch. Now, this isn't the lunch that we would normally have if students were in the building, but we do have to have a free lunch. So from 11 to 11:45, that is going to be our lunch. Just wanted to kind of throw that out there. From 11:45 to 2:30, it's just anything that we have to do. If we need to do a Google Meet session with small groups, if we need to communicate with you guys, or if we need to prepare any lessons or activities, this is kind of that time. We're going to be available for you guys no matter what. From 2:30 to 3:30, we can answer any questions or concerns. We'll have Google Meet sessions. We will also offer Google Meet sessions to answer questions, concerns, etc. after hours by appointment. So what that would look like is after 3:30, if you aren't able to help your child or you have some questions or concerns, send us a message on Class Dojo and we will set up an appointment with you. It's not that we're not going to be available after 3:30. And I will tell you, on Class Dojo, we have quiet hours set up. So our hours are set from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. So if you reach out to us on Class Dojo after 3:30, we're still going to get that. Now, we're still going to get the message after 6 p.m., but it's not going to alert us on our phone. It might even tell you that we have quiet hours right now. On the weekends, we will have quiet hours. So what that looks like is you can still send us a message, but we might not see it or be alerted of it. Now, I know when I open up Class Dojo, I will see the message, and normally Miss Sam and I will respond. But a lot of times we just have to take that time for ourselves, just like everybody else, and make sure that we have office hours and that we're still available to you guys, but we also need to practice self-care for ourselves. I hope that this week at a glance video helps you guys just to kind of see what we're going to be doing this week. We love your feedback. If you have any feedback for us on what we can do better, how we can reach out, if you have any questions on just what you need to be doing this week, please let us know. We can be available anytime, even if it's after quiet hours. We are really great at getting back to you guys and making sure that we communicate everything that needs to happen. If there's a Saturday, I do want to throw this out. If there's a Saturday that is better for you guys, we can also be available by appointment. Now, that is by appointment, and we can't promise every Saturday, but if that works better for some families, we can get that worked out. And, Sundays we like to spend with our families and just getting ready for the week. So if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to ask us, communicate with us on Class Dojo, email us, call us at school. We're going to be here for you guys, and we're ready to start the new school year. I hope that you guys have a wonderful Sunday, and I hope that you all are ready to start tomorrow.